Dr. Manville and I have both reviewed and I've worked with Mr. Tassoni on, seeks to, in more specific detail, how the town does that. And it's important to do that because personnel comes and goes, people change, but you want a consistent methodology for reporting town expenses. So every 4 or 5 years, we review this list and update it. About 4 or 5 years ago, Mr. Venezia signed off on it, and we asked your review of this, Maureen, as chair. I've signed it, and then Mr. Masseri and Mr. Tassoni signed it. They've already reviewed it and agree with it. So when you're comfortable with it, or if you have any questions, please direct them to us.
You have an original for me to sign?
I don't, this isn't the original, but
Or I can sign
If you
this
sign
one.
a signature page, so they might attach it to
Yeah.
the
Yes.
Okay,
signature page.
Yes.
all right, I'll give it to you.
thank you.
Okay. All right, moving on. The next item on the agenda are two very generous donations.
Very generous.
Yes, two nice donations. Yeah, the first one is Mr. and Mrs. Michael Prisco, who, there's a letter in your packet from Principal Fisher, who, the Priscos have donated $1,000 in support of the middle school grade 8 trip in June of 2010. So I would like the committee to formally accept the donation, and Mr. Fisher has already sent a letter to them thanking them for it.
Well, that's a great way to start
Yes.
a fund to help those kids who maybe couldn't afford to go on that trip. I mean,
awesome.
that's a great way to seed it. Hopefully, they'll be able to raise additional monies too, so that every kid has a financial opportunity to go on that trip. So that's a great donation.
Yep.
Extremely generous.
Very generous of
generous.
Mr. and Mrs. Prisco. Do we have a motion to accept it?
Make a motion to accept with gratitude. Second.
Second by Cliff. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The second.
And the second gift is a deposit that was made in the North Reading High School gift account for new junior varsity ice hockey game jerseys. Mr. John Norton and Mr. Michael Parrow have, they're both residents of the community, and the cost of the game jerseys, and the amount of the gift is $800. Mr. Norton is the president of the North Reading High School Athletic Boosters, and Mr. Parrow is the junior varsity boys ice hockey coach.
Again, a very,
Yes,
very
very
generous
Very
gift, and
generous.
very much appreciated.
Yep, neither one of them have children in high
Right.
school and the program. Yep, very generous. Well, we have a motion to thank.
I'll also make a motion to accept this generous donation with gratitude.
So that's a thank you to John Norton and Mike Parrow. Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. And Dr. Manville, do you want to get permission for this? field
Yes,
trip?
thank you. After the report was put together, a letter came in from Coach Frank Carey, who would like to, baseball season, when it starts, go down to the Evans Memorial Invitational in Yarmouth, and it requires an overnight stay. And I talked to Mr. Bernard about this today to see if there were any, if there was any financial impact on the school department athletic budget, and it's not. This is all funded by the kids themselves. So, but it is an overnight stay, and because they're scheduling, they're going to have to schedule rooms and arrange for transportation and stuff. The committee is comfortable voting this tonight. It would certainly expedite matters if you want 2 weeks and I have any questions and I can get more information for you. I'll be glad to do
I
that.
think we're pretty familiar with the
Yeah,
trip.
this is the same, right.
It's been,
Yeah.
Every year.
They've been doing it
Every year,
for
yeah.
years.
25.
Yeah.
I just can't, it gives me hope that this spring, I can start talking about the baseball tournament.
So I will make a motion to approve the request for the baseball team to participate in this tournament and or participate at the Abbott Memorial Invitational, which includes an overnight stay.
Any further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Any further correspondence?
No, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Future meeting is January 11th. We'll start with the 6:30.
Merry Christmas,
executive
everybody.
Merry Christmas, happy
Oh, happy
holidays.
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
I liked your first reaction. Merry
Happy holidays.
Christmas,
Merry
Happy New Year.
Christmas.